Hi, this is Ray from sonyachinchao.com and welcome back to another episode of ICYMI, where we bring you the latest tech news that mattered today in case you missed it. Samsung just had an event at San Francisco, and one of the most interesting devices they've announced is called the Samsung Galaxy Fold, and Amin has the details.
Thank you, Ray. Hello and welcome to sunny San Francisco, and we're at the launch of the Samsung Galaxy S10. Obviously, the three devices that are coming to Malaysia, the Galaxy S10 Plus, the Galaxy S10 and the Galaxy S10e is amazing. I'm quite excited to see them coming to Malaysia really soon. But the thing that really blew my mind at the launch during the keynote was the announcement of the Samsung Galaxy Fold. I was blown away and how wrong I was. So I was very skeptical about the Samsung Galaxy Fold. I didn't thought that Samsung was ready to launch. I didn't thought that any manufacturer was ready to launch a folding device this early in the year, but I was so wrong, and Samsung blew me away with the launch of the Samsung Galaxy Fold. So the device is essentially 2-in-1. You get a 4.3 AMOLED display at the front, and when you unfold it, it opens up to reveal a 7-inch kind of like a tablet. What's interesting about the device, it has a total of 6 cameras. So that's 1 at the front and then 2 inside if you unfold it. So it has the same 2 cameras as the Galaxy S10 Plus, which includes the 10 megapixel front camera as well as the 8 megapixel RGB depth sensor, and at the back you get the same 3 triple camera array as the Galaxy S10 Plus. So that includes the wide angle, the ultra wide angle and the 2x optical zoom. That device has 2 batteries, has a 4380 milliamp hour capacity, up to 1 terabyte of storage. It's just simply amazing. The only problem I have with the Galaxy Fold is the price. So when it is available in the market sometime in April, it's going to sell for $1,980. That's about 8,000 ringgit. So 8,000 ringgit for a phone is a lot of money. But considering that you actually have 1 AMOLED display outside and a folding, considering the technology that the Galaxy Fold packs, I think it's reasonable if you want to be at the cutting edge. Anyway, I'm like super excited about the device, and I'm kudos to Samsung for proving me wrong, for proving the whole team at Xiaomi wrong. We don't think that they'll be ready to launch a folding device this quickly. I'm just stoked to see that it's so polished and it's ready to go. I'll probably be the first in line to get one. If you want to know more about the Galaxy S10 devices, I have a video talking about a quick rundown about the devices in our YouTube channel, so check that out a little later. This is Amin from sonyachinchao.com. I'm back to the studio.
But Amin, where's the Galaxy S10?
The 3 devices that are coming to Malaysia are the Galaxy S10 Plus, Galaxy S10 and the Galaxy S10e. In terms of the differences, let's talk about the similarities first. In terms of the similarities, all 3 devices have the new Samsung dynamic AMOLED display. So the difference between the new one is that it pushes 1200 nits of brightness. That makes the devices much better to read, especially under bright sunlight. But other than that, the commonalities are also quite significant in terms of function and features. We'll talk about that a little later. Right now, let's talk about the specific specs and differences among the 3 devices. So the Galaxy S10 Plus has a 6.4-inch display. The Galaxy S10, the standard Galaxy S10 has a 6.1-inch display, and the Galaxy S10e has a 5.8-inch display. In terms of resolution, the Galaxy S10 Plus and the Galaxy S10 has the same Quad HD display, while the Galaxy S10e packs a Full HD Plus display. So there's a slight difference in terms of resolution, but I've tried the devices for a few hours right now. I really cannot tell the difference between the 3 displays. So that means it's really great. You can expect really great color and really great brightness and really great sharpness from Samsung displays. Other differences also, especially, is the front camera. So the Galaxy S10 Plus is the only one in the range that has a dual front camera. So the first front camera is a 10 megapixel camera that shoots a 4K. So this is the first Samsung Galaxy device that can shoot 4K selfie videos, and next to it is an 8 megapixel RGB depth sensor. So for the depth sensor, obviously you know it's gonna help with bokeh effects. Interestingly also, in the Samsung camera app, there's about maybe 4 or 5 different bokeh effects that you can play around with. So the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus is the only one that has the dual front camera. The Galaxy S10 and S10e shares the same 10 megapixel front camera. Actually, all three of them have the same 10 megapixel front camera, and all three of them have the same 4K video recording capability. That's really good for Samsung because among all the range, all the capabilities are the same. All the functions and features are the same. So all of the phones can shoot 4K videos using the main cameras at the back as well as the front camera. All three phones have the same camera functions and capabilities. The other major difference is, of course, the rear. So at the back, the Galaxy S10 Plus and the Galaxy S10 gets a triple camera setup. One is for normal angle, the other one is for telephoto up to 2x optical telephoto zoom, and the third one is a super wide angle, ultra wide angle lens. So the ultra wide angle lens has a field of view of about 128 degrees, which is quite wide, and it really makes it easier for you to take pictures, especially in group photos and panorama. So the Galaxy S10 and S10 Plus shares the same 3 camera setup at the back, while the Galaxy S10e only has 2 cameras at the back. So in terms of the cameras, it's actually the same in terms of specification. All of them have the 12 megapixel normal angle lens and the 16 megapixel wide angle lens. So this one has the standard lens and the wide angle lens. So the wide angle camera is the same, 128 degrees of viewing angle. The other difference is, of course, battery sizes. So the Galaxy S10e, being the smallest in the range, has the smallest battery. So this one has a 3100 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S10 has a 3800 mAh battery, and the Galaxy S10 Plus has the largest at 4100 mAh battery. In terms of storage options, the Galaxy S10e comes with 6 to 8 gigs of RAM and 128 to 512 gigs of onboard storage. The storage is expandable using micro SD card to 512 gigs. The Galaxy S10 has 8 gigs of onboard storage with the option, the Galaxy S10 has 8 gigs of RAM with the option of 128 and 512 gigs of onboard storage. That's also expandable using micro SD card up to 512 gigs, while the Galaxy S10 Plus has the option of 8 gigs of RAM to 12 gigs of RAM with a storage option of 128 gigs, 512 gigs, and a whopping 1 terabyte of onboard storage. All this is expandable using micro SD up to 512 gigs. The other great features I like with the Galaxy S10 is that Samsung has retained the headphone jack, the IP68 rating, and also the expandable micro SD card storage. That's really amazing, and I'm happy that Samsung has kept that option for these devices. The Galaxy S10 Plus and the Galaxy S10 also features the world's first ultrasonic in-display fingerprint scanner, and I've tried it on these devices. It's much faster than optical in-display fingerprint scanners you see in phones like the Huawei Mate 20. The only problem is configuring the fingerprint can be a little bit slow, but once you get it up and running, it's actually much faster and much more accurate than the standard in-display fingerprint scanner you've seen on other devices. The other difference is also that the Galaxy S10e does not have an ultrasonic fingerprint scanner, but it uses a side-mounted fingerprint scanner. So it doesn't have a rear fingerprint scanner like the Galaxy S9 or the Galaxy Note 9, which we're all very familiar with, but instead it has a fingerprint scanner that's mounted on the power button right here. The problem with this is that when you're using the device, it's a bit of a stretch to actually get your finger to touch the power button to turn it on. So I'm not really comfortable with this. Even with this small 5.8 inch size, which is really comfortable to hold, the fingerprint scanner is a bit of a problem for me. I prefer it to still be at the back. Okay, so now let's talk about prices. The Galaxy the Galaxy S10e will arrive in Malaysia and it will be priced at 2,699 ringgit, while the Galaxy S10 will sell for 3,299 ringgit, and the Galaxy S10 Plus starts from 3,699 ringgit and goes all the way up to 4,599 ringgit for the larger storage options and also for the ceramic options. Unfortunately, the 1TB option will not be coming to Malaysia at this moment. Alright, so that's pretty much it in terms of a quick rundown of the Galaxy S10, S10 Plus and the Galaxy S10e. So which one of the Galaxy S10 range is your favorite? Let me know. I'm really looking at this one. This is quite comfortable to hold. And also the Galaxy S10 Plus is quite interesting because of that dual front camera. So this is Amin from soychinchan.com signing out from San Francisco. Catch you guys later.
Thanks, Amin. Moving on, Huawei will be announcing their latest flagship P30 series on the 26th of March 2019. Apart from the P30 and P30 Pro, they will be announcing a P30 Lite, which is a budget alternative to the higher flagship models. We know this because our favorite case maker, Spigen, has reviewed the cases for the P30 Lite. Based on the case renders, we can confirm that the P30 Lite will come with a triple camera setup at the back. And since this is a budget alternative, the device will come with a rear-mounted fingerprint scanner. Oh, and it looks like they have retained the 3.5mm headphone jack. Ding, ding. So what do you think about this? Did Xiaomi just reveal a flagship killer smartphone? Because yesterday they've revealed the Xiaomi Mi 9, and from what we've observed, it really packs a punch. So the device features a Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 855 processor, up to 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. In terms of camera, it comes with a 48MP Sony IMX586 main camera, a 12MP telephoto lens, and also a 16MP ultra-wide camera. It also has 20MP selfie camera. With the additional camera and improved sensor, the Xiaomi Mi 9 has scored over 107 on DxOMark Mobile. This makes it the third highest rated camera smartphone after the Huawei Mate 20 Pro and P20 Pro. It also has 3300 mAh battery that supports 27W wired charging via USB-C. For added convenience, the Xiaomi Mi 9 also supports 20W wireless charging. If you are looking for something extra special, the Mi 9 also comes with a transparent edition in collaboration with Alita Battle Angel movie. But what's so special about it? So apart from its transparent back, it comes with 12GB of RAM and also 256GB of storage, which is pretty insane. With this kind of specs, you might think that the device will cost a bomb, but on the contrary, it's actually very affordable. So the base model Xiaomi Mi 9 with 6GB of RAM and also 128GB of storage will be priced at 2,999 yuan, which is around 1,860 ringgit, while the 8GB of RAM and 128GB model will be priced at 3,299 yuan, which is around 1,998 ringgit. Meanwhile, the transparent edition is going from 3,999 yuan, which is around 2,422 ringgit. The Xiaomi Mi 9 will be making its global debut on the 24th of February 2019 in MWC 2019. So the Soya Cincang team will be heading to Barcelona, and you can stay tuned for our first impressions. That's all from me. If you want to learn more of what I've said just now, the links are in the description. So what do you think of ICYMI? We would like to hear from you too, so leave a comment down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also hit the notification bell icon so that you'll be informed whenever we post a new video. So do check out our latest video here. And also last ICYMI here. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!